Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkey and Eve. Gonna do an Eve run today. We'll see how this works. You know, it's probably going to end horribly because most of my Eve runs do. But I think I've just gotten a bit fat and happy with all the success that I've had with like Isaac and Cain, and you know, characters that don't suck to play as. And then I start playing with characters like Eve, and I just get incredibly frustrated. So I've been having some problems with that lately. Anyway, we're going to start off this run with a library on our first floor. That's actually quite a nice pull. I'm really hoping that we have even a half-decent item room on this floor, and then I will not reset. But I am going to reset if I come across just a completely crap garbage room, like I have been quite often. So we have Anarchist Cookbook here and Book of Revelations. I don't want to use Book of Revelations right away because I don't... No, stop picking up the Book of Revelations. I don't want to use the Book of Revelations right away because I really don't want to run across a Horseman boss on this floor, but I will be going back for that. But for now, we'll use the Anarchist Cookbook, and I could probably use that to, like, I don't know, blow up a tinted rock or maybe kill the boss. If the boss is like Duke of Flies, because we all know Duke of Flies is super incredibly annoying. If you don't have high damage, and Eve does not have high damage, she's basically the epitome of not high damage, then that can be quite frustrating, but we're going to reset again. I have had to reset about 15 straight times, so I guess you can apologize if I don't have a whole lot of patience with some of these item rooms. I was starting the commentary again after every single reset, but you guys can bear through me doing a few resets. That's fine, right? Alright, so we start off with Polyphemus here. Don't think that I just got lucky and got Polyphemus right away. Trust me, I had to reset 10 times with Maggie, and then I went to Eve and reset about 15 times with Eve, and until I finally got a good starting item. That does not mean the rest of the run is going to be great, and a lot of those runs that I reset that had really terrible first floor starting room items, some of those could have been great runs later on, we just don't know. But I do need some damage with Eve, let's just be honest. If I'm going to play with Eve, I'm going to need some way to get myself some decent damage. So we do have a key here that is tempting to use on that gold chest. One reason why it is tempting is I still need to unlock the Fate item, which is an incredibly rare item. I don't know if it's the rarest item in the game, but it's definitely one of them. So I'm going to try to be prioritizing gold chests a little bit more than I have been. For the most part, I have always just kind of ignored gold chests unless I had a lot of keys. That's not going to be happening anymore because I want to get Golden God. There's only a few items left that I need, and Fate is one of them. And I have heard some horror stories of people that have like opened literally thousands of gold chests before getting Fate, and it takes them like, you know, 100 runs after they have everything else unlocked to get Golden God just because of that Fate item. Oh, I was wondering, like, why is this not ending? Oh, there's still a spider spawner left. Fair enough. So we killed that guy. I can't believe I got hit there. Pageant boy. Well, we're taking it. I almost reset there, and then like, oh crap, I can't reset. I have Polyphemus this run. I did not mean to get hit there on the very last. I didn't realize there was a spider underneath me, so that's kind of bad. But, you know, on the plus side, we are in the cursed state now, so we're gonna, like, I was gonna say one-hitting trites, but I guess we're not quite cool enough to do that yet. I'm gonna be very fast, though, so I can easily deal with these spiders, which can be kind of a pain if you're not a fast character. And we got our key back, so I was a bit worried about, you know, using the key on that golden chest. Hopefully I get another key back, at least on the first floor, but I got it back, so no need to worry. So let's hope for another good item room. And if I get another good couple item rooms, maybe this might end up being a run strong enough to defeat Isaac, because I do need to defeat Isaac with Eve, and I don't remember what you unlock. I think it's Spectral Dagger that you unlock, which is a decent item, not great, but I do need it for, you know, unlocking every achievement in the game and all that, which is the main reason why we're playing Isaac right now. I kind of wish I knew about this tinted rock before I wasted that bomb earlier, but whatever. I'll just go ahead and pick up that red heart. I do want another bomb, so we're going to go back and explore a little bit. But anyway, I didn't talk about my item. It made me not only kind of green and rotund, but the item is called Infestation, and that means every single time I get hit by an enemy tier, I will spawn a blue fly, which will do double my damage. And we have another tinted rock, and I do have a bomb here. And yeah, so the blue fly is going to do a lot of damage. As you can see, it killed 3 spiders before death, which is awesome. And that's how much damage this fly can do. It can do a lot of damage because it does double the damage of my Polyphemus tiers, which is awesome. So if I could get a couple more cents, I could explore the shop, I guess. I don't have any more bombs, and there is a tinted rock, so if the shop isn't anything good, I guess I could end up, you know, exploring the arcade and possibly playing the slot machines, because they have a pretty decent chance to drop some bombs, and I would love to open up that other tinted rock and also explore for the secret room. So if my shop isn't great, I do have a nice little consolation prize in the arcade there. I wish I could get to you cent, but I can't. And I have a couple keys, so if I unlock one and the shop is something incredibly crap, I don't feel too bad about it. But anyway, 2 gishes, very, very easy room to deal with. I'm not too worried about it. You can die, and I didn't end up getting another cent, so we will just go to the arcade here, because unfortunately I don't have any bombs to access these cents. But if I could get some bombs, or who knows, if I'm lucky and the arcade pays out with a whole bunch of cents, like a dime or something, that could be nice. Or we get a whole bunch of bombs right away. That's pretty awesome. I guess I could blow up this guy, and if he dropped a nickel, that would be great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's blow you up. I have really no willpower or desire to keep playing you. Anyway, and I'll also blow you up just to see if you don't drop a few more cents. And he does drop cents, so we're going to be able to access... We got the bombs that we wanted from the arcade. We also have a couple keys, so I will unlock these golden chests for the reasons that I articulated earlier. And I also have enough money to go to the shop and hopefully buy something awesome from there. So what is in you? Sad Onion, which is 1.7 tiers up, so it makes, I think it's double fire rate for most characters or something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, to be honest, but so we got our key back from opening that golden chest and also a bomb, so we're going to check here for the secret room. But Sad Onion is going to make me fire a lot faster, which is obviously very good with Polyphemus. We need to go deeper. Spade, I don't know why I would really want that. You don't want to skip floors in Isaac, unless it's like, I don't know, the Womb 2, I guess, but I don't even think that would make me go to Isaac, but I don't know. Half off map, sure, I'll buy that. And a Soul Hearts. I don't think I want that card. I was thinking about it, but I decided against it. So I will blow up right here, just to access this gray chest here and there. Good chance I'll get my bomb back. I got a key, which is, you know, probably even more useful than a bomb early on in the game at least. So we come across a Famine here, which is decent. I'll get my first cube meat, which is always nice to have. But the spade is just not really a very useful item because, you know, it lets you skip floors, but in skipping floors you miss your boss item, you miss your item room item. It's just, there's no point in skipping floors. I guess, unless you came across, I don't know, like a little Chad and you didn't want to do the little Chad fight, you could skip a floor. But other than that, I can't think of any reason why you'd ever want to skip floors. Okay, so we could get Demon Baby or Guppy's Tail. You know, both those are tempting. Not really. I do need to unlock Demon Baby for my collection, but I'm sure you can find it in item rooms and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. And Guppy's Tail would be nice, but not for a full heart. I really wish I had a bomb to blow you up, but I don't. So I guess we move on to the next floor here. And yeah, I mean, if one of those was like, I don't know, Brimstone Poly, obviously that's incredibly helpful. This could be a library, but it's probably not. It's probably more of a shop. But one Greed Head that's not too hard to deal with. Took a whole 4 shots though, so even with my Polyphemus, it's not the best damage. But if I only have 2 red hearts, granted, you know, if I did pick up a devil item and lost my 2 red hearts, I would be in the cursed state and I would do more damage and all. But I really wouldn't want to do that unless it was for a very good item. So, please don't hit me. I really do not want to lose my soul hearts right now. Anyway, I would like a decent spacebar item to replace the not decent spacebar item that I have right now in the spade. Just anything other than the spade would be great. It's cool to get it because it's pretty rare and all, but it's just not very useful. So, I got hit a couple times there. It's really annoying because that was a room that I easily could have not taken damage in. But I will have a lot of really high damage blue flies, and as you can see, I don't know how I got hit there, to be honest with you. But those blue flies do a lot of damage, so they're very nice. We'll just go ahead and use the stars here, which teleports you to your item room, and we're gonna get Forever Alone. Or is this Distant Admiration? I can't remember. Oh, this is Forever Alone. The Distant Admiration fly does more damage, but is closer to you. The Forever Alone does less damage, but is farther away from you. So, this room seems to be fairly easy to deal with. Not any major issues here. And we can just blow up the TNT to kill the spiders. It's probably the easiest way to deal with it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And I've probably explored most of the rooms already, so I could just go straight into the boss, I guess, I suppose. But oh my goodness, that was a ripoff. That was a scam. There's really like no way I could have avoided damage in that room. But you know, we'll take out the green guys here as long as they drop me a nice little bomb or key or cancer. Hey, you know, if you guys drop me cancer, I'm a-okay with that. So I won't get a deal with the devil on this floor. I would not take the deal with the devil on. I probably won't get a deal with the devil on this floor. I haven't taken red heart damage yet, although it's very likely that I will. I wouldn't take the deal with the devil unless it was the dead cat, because I need the dead cat to unlock for my collection, and also poison touch. No, not at low health. That's not worth it. So yeah, I've done everything on this floor. That is a shop, not a library, so no point in going in there with only 6 cents. And let's go ahead and fight the boss. Hopefully I get a devil room with dead cat in it, but that's really the only thing I can hope for right now. And we come across Peep as our boss, who jumped but not on top of me, which is a bit weird because normally when he jumps on top of you. Stop jumping, Peep. Come on, I need to actually deal damage to you. Okay, Peep is just in jumping mode. He doesn't really feel like actually using his Peep attack or shooting. He just wants to jump all over the place. But this shouldn't take too long. I have good damage, and that's not something you can hear me say very often when I'm playing as Eve. But I do actually have good damage, which I love having with Eve. Got Polyphemus plus Cancer plus Please Stop Jumping plus Sad Onion. What is going on? I can't finish this fight if you aren't willing to stand and fight, dude. But anyway, yeah, I have 2 tears up as well as Polyphemus, which of course is an incredibly slow fire rate. But with the 2 tears up, that really helps a lot. Still haven't got hit yet on this fight, and we're going to try to continue that trend for really as long as possible. Oh, yep, and that was bound to happen. Peep jumping, and that probably ruined my chance for a deal with the Devil Room. I had a good chance there, but we'll take Magic 8 Ball, which is tears up, and 2 diamonds, which is not quite enough money to access the shop, even if I played it, because it only put me at 12 cents. Oh, what was that? Get out of here. Curse of Darkness again! What is going on? My goodness. This sucks. What is this game doing to me? I buy the map, and then back-to-back floors with Curse of Darkness. Come on, dude. The worst curse in the game, obviously, because the other curses aren't even that bad. Unless you're on Basement 1, and then Curse of the Labyrinth kind of is sucky, but yeah, the worst curse in the game, we have it on back-to-back floors right after I buy the maps, so the game is like, oh, he gave a Polyphemus with Eve, so the game is now easy mode. Oh, no it's not, Curse of Darkness. Back-to-back times, but I do have myself a blue, extremely high damage attack fly here for my next room. Anyway, I need to get past this guy fast, so we avoid what happens last time I went into one of these green guy rooms, and you need to die very quickly. Yeah, there was really no way I was going to avoid damage in that room. Lover's card spawns a couple red hearts. I'll just pop it there and try to remember that there's a red heart there for me to come back to if the need arises. I could play a couple I could play a red heart here on this blood bank, and getting a blood bag right now would be amazing. Please be lovers again. Stars teleports me to the item room. Sure. Item is the rosary, which I'll take just because it's 3 soul hearts. It also means that my next shop has a very high chance of being the Bible. The rosary doesn't guarantee the Bible in your shop, but what it does is I think it puts a lot of instances in the Bible in the shop. Like the shop has a pool that it draws from. A certain amount of items are in that pool. I can't believe I got hit there. I was trying to get that guy to destroy the rocks, let me in, but he ended up hitting me in the process, and friends till the end. Alright, it's been so long since I've actually had like a good pill, you know, it is rare. Well, that was awesome. These attack flies are actually doing such good damage right now. I have no idea where I am. I kind of want to get back to my 2 diamonds pill, because that would, well, I guess the shop isn't terribly important because the shop is going to be the Bible now, but still, I would like to maybe access an arcade or something using that 2 diamonds. I know I have enough money to buy the Bible in the shop, although it's not guaranteed to be the Bible again, so it puts like it's either 7 or 13 or 17 instances of the Bible in the shop. I can't remember which one it is, but it just means that out of that shop pool, there's a whole ton of Bibles that it can draw from, so it can still draw from all the regular shop items, but it's just much more likely for the Bible to be in the shop. We still might as well access the shop. There's another red heart to play on our blood bank. So we have 2 full red hearts to play on the blood bank now, if I can ever find it. I have absolutely no idea where it is, obviously, because I'm lost, and we have the stupid cursed darkness, which I don't want to talk about anymore, but it is there. It's something to be aware of. Unfortunately, I took more damage on this room. Yeah, sure, I'll spend a bomb here to get a soul heart. I feel like that's completely worth it. That's what you'd get from most tinted rocks anyway, so the more soul hearts, again, with Eve, the better. I think I'm probably just going to play this blood bank, use up all my red hearts on it, and get down to the cursed state, because I have lots and lots of soul hearts right now, and if I don't get a blood bag, so be it. Mainly trying for a blood bag here, and we get an IV bag. Perfect. Perfect, but I'll do the rest of the floor. I might as well just take the IV bag with me. I don't need either of them, but you know, I can use the IV bag to get down to the cursed state whenever I want, so that's kind of nice, I guess. I'll take this red heart here. I'll use the IV bag a couple times. I know about the infinite IV bag thing. I can also use the IV bag to get myself blue flies from infestation, which will do a lot of damage. So maybe I could like use that on a boss room or something. Oh my goodness, this is retarded. Anyway, moving on here. Take you guys out. Blue flies, go to work. This is like miniature having Guppy, kind of. Infestation plus IV bag. It's kind of like having Guppy, but it's really not. Guppy is obviously way better. I don't think I'm ever going to get a run with Guppy, honestly, because I never take Guppy items from Deal with the Devil rooms, and I never get lucky enough to find them in Curse rooms, so I don't know, it'd be nice to have a Guppy run on camera one day, but I just don't know if it's ever going to happen. I guess this is the way to the boss room, because I can't think of any other way to go. Blue flies, go to work. And they actually didn't kill anything, which is surprising, because I thought I had pretty good damage, but I guess I was lied to as a child. I should really stop saying that, because it's not funny for people that actually were lied to as a child, but I just like saying that. But just did that to get down to the cursed state again, and we'll go into our boss now with higher damage. More damage is always good, as my father always used to say. And here, you know, we have good damage. Luckily, this guy doesn't shoot bombs, he only shoots tears. So we got him dead pretty fast, I would say, and that was a good time killing that boss. Cube meat, it's decent, and let's head down to the next floor. Sure, you just opened up my item room for me. We get Bob's Curse poison bombs, so my bombs now do a lot more damage, which is always nice. Let's go ahead and open you up. It's greed again. It's always greed every time I open up a shop. But I mean, if it wasn't going to be greed, it was probably going to be the Bible anyway. So if I come across an arcade on this floor, these extra cents could be nice. And I didn't get hit there. Well, I took red heart damage, but that was from the IV bag. Even though I could have gotten a deal with the devil on this floor, I guess, if I had tried to conserve my hearts. But look at the power of those blue flies. Go into town. But yeah, I could have conserved my deal with devil chance, but in all honesty, what am I gonna get from a deal with the devil with only 2 red hearts? Like dead cat, that's about it, unless I get really lucky on soul hearts, which I haven't been so far. And then I'd probably like get a red heart drop next floor anyway and pick it up. So it's in both of our best interests to stay with red hearts for now, especially because that means I can like play arcades and get to use this IV bag and stuff. So I think it really is for the best to stay with the setup that I have right now instead of going towards the all soul hearts, which is epic with Eve, but it's doable with the IV bag, and I don't even have to sacrifice my red hearts. So apparently the green nubs can't hurt other nubs, which is weird because they can hurt other creatures, but boss room is not going to be that room, so there's really no point in going into it. Might as well explore down here. Oh, this is not a good time room. Lots and lots of explosions are going to be going on in this particular room, and I managed to avoid most of them. I got hit once, and unfortunately it did a full heart of damage to me. The tower, interesting proposition. I'll just go ahead and pop the 2 of diamonds. There's only one more shop during the game anyway, and it's probably not going to be greed, so there's really no point in saving the 2 of diamonds. I might as well go back and explore and look for the secret room, but other than that, there's not really anything I can do on this floor, so I guess I do have good damage for Eve at least, but not really a whole lot else going for me this run. I've gotten kind of lucky on the soul hearts, but again, I've mostly been squandering them and wasting them, so I guess we are to the Depths 1 boss fight in 20 minutes. My last run I was on the Depths 1 boss fight at like 35 minutes in, so at least I'm going at least somewhat fast. I mean, I am quite fast in terms of speed and also have a decent amount of damage, so both those things are generally good. I almost got hit there because I'm moving fast and the spikes are real. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid taking damage in this room. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot I could do to avoid that. There's just, I think this is probably one of those rooms that without the power of flight, you're not getting out of here without taking damage. We'll explore. We'll get Unicorn Horn. I'll take that over IV Bag, even though IV Bag is nice to get down to the curse state. I think I would rather continue on with Unicorn Horn, because I don't use Unicorn Horn very much. It's an underrated item. It does good damage, and it makes you invincible for 6 seconds. And I don't know if I can still spawn these blue flies when I'm invincible. Like, when I'm hit, does it count as me getting hit and spawning the blue fly, even though I don't technically take damage? I don't know how it works. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee just a second. Drinking coffee at 2:30 p.m. That's how we do it. Okay, another fight against one of these dudes. Fair enough. I didn't really want to fight War. I especially didn't want to fight Champion War, but I didn't. Okay, War is glitched out in the rock, and my bird will kill him for me. But this means I will get 3rd tier Meat Boy, and we get an Angel Room. I was not expecting that. Do you guys know how long it's been since I've had an Angel Room? It's literally been about, I don't know, it's been many runs. But we get Relic from the Angel Room, which is very nice as Eve, obviously. Although, I did recharge my health there, because 3rd Curse of Darkness during the run. Perfect. And it had to be on Necropolis, too. But anyway, that's very, very unlucky. But, you know, we got a Relic, which is about as good as you can ask for from an Angel Room, unless I was to get Holy Grail or Sacred Heart would be better, obviously. But other than that, that's probably about as good as you're going to get from an Angel Room. Unless you get incredibly lucky with Sacred Grail, Holy Grail, or Sacred Heart, which are both very, very rare items, you're not going to get any better than that. So, anyway, I'm not looking powerful enough to take out Isaac, so... but, of course, you know, my last run, I went into Depths 1 looking much less powerful than this, and I ended up winning. Although, I also had a crap ton of red hearts my last run, so that probably helped out a little bit as well. Just let Meat Boy take him out. Meat Boy can be decent if you let him do his thing, and let him help you out, and, you know, let him kill enemies for you and all. You know, most of the time he's not terribly helpful, but one thing that he can be really nice with is taking out rooms of knights, especially if you have like slow firing tiers like I do during this particular run. Meat Boy can be really nice with taking out those knights. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just completely dying because I'm just running into stuff left and right. Last shop of the game, let's go. Nun's Habit for half off, sure. Soul Heart, sure. Might as well buy this key, I guess. I mean, what else am I gonna do with this money? Nun's Habit isn't the best with My Little Unicorn, but it's decent with My Little Unicorn. Like, it'll definitely help. That's a fact, you know. It's not gonna hurt me to have Nun's Habit with My Little Unicorn, but there definitely are much better spacebar items to pair up with Nun's Habit. If I had, I don't know, some sort of healing item with Nun's Habit, that would be much better. Some sort of Soul Heart restoring item with Nun's Habit, that would be much better. But we will make do with what we have for right now and be satisfied with it. Best combo in the game is Wafer, Nun's Habit, and Book of Revelations, or Yum Heart, or, you know, really any item like that. You're invincible. I haven't accessed my item room yet, have I? No, I don't think I have, so I have to go back and explore. I hope I'm not wrong about that, and I did access my item room, but I'm pretty sure that I have not done that yet. Anyway, I would love to access my item room and find myself a nice wafer, and then pick up Book of Revelations, like, during my next room or whatever. So, take you out, please don't die. Oh, I was, like, right next to that charger, and somehow it didn't hit me. Meat Boy, what are you doing? He's just standing there and completely derping out. I'm invincible for a short time being. Like, Meat Boy is literally doing nothing. I think he's honestly trying to attack those grimaces. So we get a Soul Heart there from the Relic. Blow you up. Access this red chest. 2 spiders. Oh, a Troll Bomb. Even worse. Anyway, hopefully my item room is down here. We do run across an arcade though, which is almost as good because I have 25 cents, and we can make some stuff happen with an arcade and 25 cents, 26 cents once I pick up this cent over here. People, what are you doing? I don't even know about you sometimes. All right. So fortune teller machine is always very nice to see when you're Eve, and I'll be right back once I've wasted all my money. Well, that was awful. About 15 minutes of solid gambling, using my unicorn horn to get more plays. I must have played that blood bank at least 40 to 50 times. Didn't get it. But I got Skatel. Still, I'm not happy with the blood bank situation here, but we're going to blow it up. Get myself half a red heart back, which is decent, I guess. And continuing on, looking in a positively horrible situation here, but who knows? Maybe we can still get a decent mom's heart win here. It would definitely be squeaking by with a mom's heart win if that ends up happening. My item room must be up here. More completely useless scents that I have no purpose for. Luckily I have a ton of blue flies though, because I wish I could have taken all those blue flies with me from the arcade. I had so many blue flies because every single kill I got, or every single time I got hit, I spawned a blue fly, and I got hit a lot, so that was a lot of blue flies. If I could have taken all those blue flies with me, I could have just like one-hit everything. Just go into like every single room for the next, I don't know, a couple floors and just one-hit everything with all my blue flies. That would have been epic, but unfortunately you can't take them all with you. Would be great if you could do that. That would just be like probably a little bit overpowered, but still very, very cool. Like if you had you know, the item that I currently have, Infestation and Nun's Habit and Yum Heart, you could make infinite blue flies. Well, unless, at least until the blood bank blew up, or... No, I guess you could find a room with, like, spikes or something, although spikes damage you a full heart, so... I guess you could find a, you could go into a curse room and literally get yourself infinite, yeah, stuff, so... Let's do this. Pick up his tail, sure. Oh, and I still took damage from that, even though I was technically still under the effects of being invincible. I guess I wasn't under the effects of being invincible if I took damage from it, but... Okay, so we finally found our item room here. Got a soul heart, which is very nice. Let's see, what can we do? Mom's knife. I kind of have to take it in this situation. I know I take Mom's knife so much, guys, and I'm really sorry about that, but... Almost every single time I find Mom's knife, it's in a run where I'm not doing very good, so... I'm kind of forced to take it, otherwise I'm gonna die on like Womb 1, and I don't really want to die on Womb 1. I want to actually make something out of this run, so I hope you guys will forgive me for taking Mom's knife yet again. But Mom's knife, poly, lots of damage, so you know, hopefully we can make this work out nicely for me. And yeah, let's just go ahead and go into the Mom fight now. Let's go, Mom! Taste it! And we'll do this. Stab with Mom's knife, because you can stab while under the effects of the magical unicorn as well. And yeah, I throw my knife and pretty much like destroy Mom's face. Took her out very, very fast. Got ourselves Polaroid, which is nice. But as you can see, I just do absolutely ridiculous damage with this knife, so that's nice. Please don't be health down. Friendly end, sure, I'll take that. And please be health up, please be health up. Health down. Well, this one's gonna be health up. So we get our heart back. Of course, you know, I think I've had, like, I don't know, I can't even remember the last run I had with a health up pill in the rotation. I get health down pretty commonly, but I never get health up. I get tears up a lot, which is a nice pill to have as well, but, you know, health up's my favorite pill, and, oh, okay, Eternal Heart, very first womb room. That is a tongue twister, if I've ever heard one before. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Bloodshot Eye, sit down, son, you don't even stand a chance. So, you know, damage-wise, I'm doing amazing, which is not something you get to say with Eve very often. You know, I say that a lot, but it's completely true. You don't get to say that with Eve very often, good damage, but health-wise, I am not doing good at all, so I'm basically going to have to find a way to get myself some soul hearts if I'm going to get an Isaac win. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to need to find a way. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? This is why I hate the level 3 Meat Boy sometimes. The level 4 Meat Boy does the same thing. I don't want to take that. Although I won't be making it to the chest anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter all that much, but still. I guess the boss room could be down here. What are we going to do? Health up. Is that worth fighting a room for? Yes. It is a rare day when you find a health up in a challenge room, but it does happen. And when it happens, you should definitely take advantage of that, always. So, it's a bit weird how we're fighting Larry Jr. in that first room. I wasn't expecting that, but alright, whatever. Please don't die in this room. I would never forgive you, game. Oh, we get to find 3 rounds of bosses? Fair enough. I remember fighting, like, Loki in this room on the womb, but whatever, you know, it's whatever you want to do, game. Stab you, stab you. Alright, so I'm gonna need to recover my health here, but luckily there is a health recovery right out here. Take you, and another heart up here. Oh yeah, that's an eternal heart, never mind. Which way am I going? Let's explore this path first. Die, sons. I'm gonna need a heart drop from you, sir, please. Please kill him. Okay, no heart drop there, but we got a soul heart drop from our relic, so that's nearly as good. I would love to find the boss room sooner rather than later, and we one-hit our friend Chubb. This was not the boss room, but I can do this. Haha! The unexpected, and get some more. Did I just take damage there? It looked like I did. Bad gas. A bad gas pill. All right. You know, use that. Yeah, I mean, I have that nice eternal heart waiting for me, provided I can get through this floor without dying. I'll probably, like, go all the way to the right and then find out the boss room was down here, so we're just going to go down here first. It's unlikely that the boss room will be down here, but it is possible. What's the best way to deal with this guy? Well, I could just let Meat Boy get him. Go, Meat Boy. It's all you, man. Alright, boss room was down here, so I'm glad I went this way. Boss room is always to the left, is what people like to say. So let's go ahead and fight Blastoise. Fair enough. I'll take a Blastoise fight any day. Kind of a rare boss, but a very easy one. I just have to be careful here, because you got to remember, I'm working with Mom's knife here. Very short range. There is a way to fire at diagonal, though. You can kind of fire at diagonal like that if you want to, which is probably a really good idea in a room like this. Oh, come on. You're telling me that wasn't long enough to hit the Blastoise? Die, sir. Okay, give me a health drop. We got a health drop. We got another angel room. Sacred Heart. Actually, I'd really like Holy Grail right now. Or the Bible. Sure, whatever. Whatever you want to do, game. I could one-hit Mom with this Bible, but do I want to do that? Sure, I don't know. Unicorn Horn isn't all that useful, but actually, you know, during the Isaac fight, I probably want the Unicorn Horn. The only reason I would take that Bible is to one-hit Mom next floor, and also, if you do one-hit Mom, it's a long fight. The Mom fight is quite a long, lengthy. It's not difficult, but it's definitely a lengthy fight and an annoying one, and it is kind of easy to take damage on the last phase when she's spitting bombs if you have Mom's knife and you have like no range, because you can stand in those like acid pool puddle things. You guys all know what I'm talking about. So that's really the only thing I was worried about when it comes to Mom's fight, at least. We spawned right next to the secret room, so we might as well explore what might be inside of it. But as I said, I needed, you know, as I said last floor, I really did need, oh, dime from the fire, sure. I needed the soul hearts if I was going to have any success out of this run, and I did end up getting myself some soul hearts. So last floor was down to the left. Let's try that again. Let's try that down to the left to see if the trend continues. So I'm just going to need to kind of clutch this out a little bit and not take very much damage. I have a chance of getting the Isaac fight, winning the Isaac fight, I should say. I did get the soul hearts that I needed, and here's some red hearts that I also needed. More soul hearts are probably going to be necessary depending on how far away I spawn from the Isaac fight. Yes, I will indulge myself here. Some orbitals would be very nice. So I'll be back once I've exploded this machine. So the machine exploded, and all I got from it was a few cents and a bad trip pill, which took away one of my soul hearts. And that was it. So overall, that was a pretty crappy slot machine. I've had a lot of those really crappy slot machines lately. Please drop me something good. What? 2 hearts would be nice. 2 clubs, not so nice, because now, I mean, I already had tons and tons of bombs. Now I have, oh my goodness, you jerk. Okay, well, I already lost, what, I had 4 soul hearts. I've already lost like 3 of those. So, you know, just as I said, I need to not take damage and conserve soul hearts. I go ahead and lose all my soul hearts. So The Isaac fight is becoming less and less likely as time goes on. We can skip one room here, provided that Meat Boy doesn't move our bomb here. Might as well do that. Again, boss room is never to the right, so we'll just go to the left here. Okay, so got some eyes here. Stab them. Lost all my soul hearts now, so I'm really not looking in a very good situation. But let's continue on. Let's make the best out of this. I just really hate doing Eve runs. Like, I hate dying with Eve because I know it's rare to get an Eve run where you get decent damage. I know that's not a very common thing to get. So when I do eventually get those runs, I feel so bad if I would just waste them. So that's why I'm not going to be very happy if I end up dying here. I think that's tears down. It's bad gas. Well, that wasn't worth it. I'll take the tower here. I mean, I'm probably not going to use the tower. Managed to walk over the spikes without getting hit, which is, you know, sometimes easier said than done when you have a fast speed like I do right now. Oh, I missed there with my mom's knife. I did not want that to happen. Luckily, I have insane damage right now, so... Oh, that was close. Stab you. I do have the good damage, but what I'm more worried about is some of those rooms in the cathedral. That's what's worrying me right now. Is those cathedral rooms. Some of those can be absolutely killer. So I'm just really hoping that doesn't happen. And I will pop the unicorn horn. No, not the tower. Okay, whatever. I meant pop the unicorn horn as soon as she dies. But we got ourselves another angel room, but unfortunately there's not going to be an item in there. So we have full health, but we only have 5 hearts, so I can only take 5 hits. Where would the Isaac room be? Let's try the left here. Oh, I missed him. My range wasn't quite long enough to defeat him. Check out the secret room. Secret room would be nice if you give me like 45 eternal hearts right now. Actually, eternal hearts would be useless in this situation, but another slot machine. I will be back. So guys, I got another pill, and I found out, I can't remember the last time this happened to me, but there are 4 bad pills in the rotation and 2 neutral pills. How is it possible to get any more screwed over by pills than I got in this run? There is bad trip, health down, speed down, tears down in the rotation, as well as bad gas and telepills. 4 bad pills, 2 neutral pills, no good pills. How does that even work? Anyway, Monstro 2 here, our good old buddy, our pal. Man, you take him out so fast. I remember last run I had Brimstone and a decent amount of damage, and like it took forever to take out Monstro 2, and here I killed him in 3 hits. That just shows how ridiculous my damage is. And you got to remember, I have a low multiplier too, because I'm playing as Eve. So even with the very good items that I have, you know, I don't have the best multiplayer damage-wise, you know. But anyway, there are some red hearts in that room that I left behind. So if I end up coming across some rooms where I get screwed over and die, well, not die, but lose a lot of health, I can always go back to the secret room, and there's 3 full red hearts there for me. I did not think the blast radius on that was far enough to damage me, but apparently it was. Oh, that's really annoying that I took 2 hits there. Anyway, hopefully this is the boss room path. It's not, but we'll pop our unicorn horn again. I gotta say, you know, I underrated Unicorn plus Nun's Habit. I was like, come on, this isn't useful. And then, holy crap, this thing has saved my skin so many times. But, anyway, let's go ahead and head down here. Hopefully the Isaac fight is this way. This is the only other, left direction I can go. Please contain fate. Come on. Oh, I have no keys. Interesting fact. Okay, well, it's not this room, not this way for the Isaac room, but at least it is a easy room for me to go in. And some soul hearts from this room would be appreciated very much. Another golden chest that I can't open. I wish I could open you guys. I really do. I would open you if I could. If I could get like a bombs or key pill. Another Gish room. Alright. Hey, you know, the game. Fortune smiles upon the bold. Is that how that statement goes? I don't know. I've been pretty bold this run, I would say. You know, just went balls deep. But, yeah, it's going to be the last room we come across, isn't it going to be? Oh, my goodness. I did so much damage with that knife. That was ridiculous. That was redonkulous how much damage I did. Redonkulous. Come on, Meat Boy. Take out Greed so I don't have to. I'd much rather you take him out. Oh, yeah, I neglected to mention. I did get 1 orbital from that slot machine, so it wasn't all bad. There was the 1 orbital I got from it, but overall the slot machines this run have been disappointing to say the least. But The one orbital was good, especially because I don't have a cube of meat anymore, because my cube of meat has turned into a little miniature person and is running around biting things. But it looks like the Isaac fight is going to be the last path that we head down. Sit down, Zaga! And please contain 5 soul hearts. No, but we're almost ready for the Isaac fight, so you can sit down. Overall, we didn't come across any completely BS rooms in the Isaac fight, so it looks like we're gonna get ourselves an Isaac kill here, probably. There is the chance that I could die, but it's pretty unlikely, so considering I have the unicorn horn for, like, you know, whatever, 8 seconds, whatever it is, of invulnerability, and I will be able to head down to the chest. Will I get a chest win? Debatably. That would be pretty awesome if I could get a chest win with Eve, so I wouldn't have to do it later, but Spectral Dagger? Sacrificial Dagger. I know the item is called Sacrificial Dagger, but sometimes the achievement doesn't always have the same name as the item. But we do unlock Sacrificial Dagger right now, which is a pretty decent item. And we head down to the chest, and I only have 1 key, so... Okay, well that wasn't what I was looking for, clearly. Bloat, yeah, I don't like you. Not a big fan, but took you out. Unfortunately, I'm low on health now, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and stab, do some vicious knife fest with my knife here. And these guys have a ton of health. I'm a little bit surprised on how much health those guys have. If I could just, like, make it to the blue baby room right away, I was kind of hoping I'd find the blue baby fight already, but that was not the case. Trio, widows, they have very low health, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem, but 1 widow left. I'm trying to concentrate here, guys, because, like, unlike my last run that I did not come into the chest with, like, practically God mode with how powerful I was. This one is going to be a little bit more challenging if I do manage to pick up this win. Yeah, let's go ahead and explore the secret room. Never hurts, right? Super greed. Yeah, I'll pass. I guess I'll explore right up here to see if the boss room is here. Room full of spiders. Hey, you know, this is about as easy as it gets with chest rooms, so you really can't argue. 1 more spider to take out. Me boy? Nope. And Temperance. That spawns a blood bank. I don't really see how that's helpful to me right now. I could blow it up and just, like, hope that it drops a key upon destruction. Why not? Let's do that. It didn't drop a key. I was hoping it would drop a key so I could open up another one of those chests near the start, because, of course, in the chest, when you open up chests, they drop items. So it's always useful to do that. Let's, yeah, just pop my little unicorn here so I don't have to deal with these Gertie Juniors. You know, understandably so. Why would anyone want to deal with Gertie Juniors? Half red heart drop there, nice. We're just kind of barely hanging on here, guys. Can fires drop hearts? Soul hearts, that is. That would be nice if they could. I mean, I would take a red heart even at this point, but I just want to be really careful not to actually get hit by these fires, because I have done that before. I have, like, gone into a room with little health and got screwed over by the fires. And it looks like we found our blue baby fight already, so man, if I can get this fight done and not die, that would be so nice. I do not want to have to come back. Book of Belial. Should I take that? Nah, my little unicorn is probably better for the invincibility. Let's go. I get hit a couple times. I get my little unicorn. Yeah. Let's just go ham on this sucker. I don't know. It's gonna be close, but I should be able to win. Yes. Okay. Blue baby's soul has appeared in the basement. And we got our first chest win with Eve, which means I pretty much never have to play with Eve again if I don't want to. So I kind of just completed one of my least favorite characters in the game. Definitely completed the one that I complain about the most. I can say that for a fact. Thank you guys very much for watching. I have no idea how I won, but I've won back-to-back chests. Back-to-back video recorded runs anyway, where I got to the chest. And one of them was with one of the harder characters in the game, so I'm very happy. So, yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I promise I'll go back to Maggie next run. We'll try to unlock that, whatever you unlock for defeating Isaac with Maggie. But, yeah. Bye!